So this video is about romantic relationship goals, and I wanted to speak about this topic because on the weekend I spoke to two single moms about their dating life. So in the first scenario, the single mom was telling me that her boyfriend, he was not interested in marriage. He didn't want to get married. And her relationship goal was love, commitment, and marriage. And so we were just chatting a little bit about that. So I wanted to speak to you if you are in the same boat. Are you continuing to date someone that is not interested in marriage and your relationship goal is commitment, love, and marriage? Obviously, what's going to happen is if someone's upfront about what their relationship goals are, then you are going along with that, and that is not supporting your goals. That's going to lead to frustration. There's only one way that can end, and that is for you to end that relationship. So you could do it now or you could do it later. What was happening in this scenario is when a person's a child, if you've ever touched a hot plate or you touched a hot iron, you never forget that pain. And you're always wary of the hot plate. You're always wary of the hot iron. And in the same way with romantic relationships, when you've gotten divorced or you had some disappointments in your romantic relationships, it is natural to be wary, to feel you want to put distance between you and that thing that hurt you. And so a lot of times what happens in the selection process, you will find yourself selecting people that don't want to make that commitment to, whether it be a commitment in a partnership or whether it be a commitment in a marriage. Because if you chose someone like that, that is also available for commitment and marriage, then that would mean that you would have to open up yourself, open up your heart, potentially being hurt again. But this is your relationship goal. This is your desire. And you need to support yourself in your relationship goals by making sure that you are selecting the right people and by starting out by healing your heart. So the way that you are framing the disappointment that you suffered in your romantic relationship is not supporting you in moving on. You need to reframe that in a positive way. You need to reframe that in a way that you can see what the benefits were in having that relationship. The benefits could be that you had these wonderful children. The benefits could be that you saw the strength that you had. The benefits could be that now I have a better idea of what suits me, the kind of partner that suits me, the kind of partner that doesn't suit me. Look at what the benefits were that you got from that relationship and reframe the breakup of that relationship in a positive way so that your heart can start healing. So what I wanted to bring in here is to be aware that when you have the position available of boyfriend or husband, be sure to know what your criteria is. And think of it just like if you are the boss of a company and you have a sales position and you're advertising that sales position. The sales position comes with perks, it comes with a salary, but it also comes with responsibilities of having to meet sales targets, for example. So when you are interviewing people and you're asking them, does this meet, would you be happy with this understanding or contract? And they say to you, I'll take the salary, I'll take the perks, but I'm not up for the job. Would you give them that position? No, you wouldn't. Because part of having the perks and the benefits is that you need to bring in the productivity, you need to perform that function, you need to take on that responsibility. And so in the same way, when you are looking to fill the position of a boyfriend or a husband, you need to make sure that your criteria is very clear. If you want commitment, if you want marriage, then in the dating process, you need to be finding out if that person is also interested in that. Is that their relationship goal as well? And when you are finding out from the person if that is their relationship goals as well, you are not saying that you want commitment and marriage with them. You are saying this is my relationship goal and I'm here to see if maybe we could be a good match or not. So don't be afraid when you start dating and when you are starting to spend time with someone that potentially could fill that position for you, don't be afraid to ask good questions and always be listening well, just like what you would in an interview. You would ask these questions to ascertain what is their personality, what is their attitude, do you feel you resonate, is there a vibe, is there a connection, do you find you're on the same page, what are the goals, how do they view life, how do they view all these kind of different things that's going to make you a match or not. You could even think of it like when you go shopping for a beautiful dress. You need to shop for this dress for an occasion. You see all these beautiful outfits, you take them to the dressing room, you fit them on. Even though all of them are beautiful, they don't all fit you well. And you're going to want to select the one that you feel comfortable in, that brings out your color, that makes you feel radiant and beautiful. It feels good on your body. It's just a good fit all the way around. That is the kind of garment you want to choose. And in the same way with your partner, you want that to be the same. And if their goals are not the same as you in terms of they want commitment and marriage, if that's what you want and they tell you explicitly from the start, no, that's not what I want, then obviously it would be a better idea to stop that relationship and to move on to the next candidate that is also interested in the same goal. Does it mean that that person's going to be your next husband? No, not necessarily. But at least the basic criteria is that you need to have the same relationship goals. So as you were talking, she was very clear that she would have to, rethink things. But I could see that she was not really ready to take that on board. And it's just a matter of how much time, how much of your own time are you willing to waste. Think about it in the sales position if you were the boss of the company. Imagine you gave the job to someone that said, I'll take the salary, I'll take the perks, but I'm not going to do the sales function. Could that in any way meet your needs? Of course not. And in the same way, you need to maintain that objectivity when you are dating and with regards to your relationship goals. And be aware that one of the reasons that you are in this relationship is it may look like the issue lies with your boyfriend or with the men that you're choosing, but really it lies with you. You have all the power to resolve the hurt and pain that is now causing you to keep romantic interests at bay. You're keeping them at arm's length. You do that by spending time with people that are not interested and doesn't have the same relationship goals as you. So have the strength to end that. And you'll have that strength by you healing your heart, as I've mentioned before, by reframing the way that your relationships, what they've brought to your life, the ones in the past that have caused you disappointment, reframe that in a positive way. That is the way your heart will start healing. So in the next scenario, I spoke to another single mom, and her case was, it seems a little bit different, but it's actually the same thing, the same issue, where she was saying that she has a boyfriend, he's lovely, but she's not interested in taking it any further. Once again, the perfect guy, like with the other lady, is out there for them, but they are not selecting them. They are not spending time with them because they are afraid of being hurt again. So in this case with the second mom, she was saying that she's not ready to take it any further. Her heart also still needed healing. And once again, it's about reframing the way that you look at what has happened to you in the past. You need to reframe it positively. In the relationship that I had with my children's father, it took me a while to reframe all of that and to see that he was a lovely person, but he was not the right person for me. It's like that job candidate. They can be lovely people, but it doesn't mean they're right for the job. Or like that dress. It can be a lovely dress, but it doesn't mean it's the right fit for you. And to be grateful that that ended because you were unhappy in that relationship, because they were not a right fit for you, you were not on the same page, you weren't meeting one another's needs. And by that relationship ending, it opens up the opportunity for you to find exactly what it is that you want, because we all deserve and are worthy of having exactly what we want. A partner that, just like us, is interested in love, commitment, marriage, that wants to be there for you, that wants to know what your needs are, that wants to meet those needs, that wants to build a life with you, that wants to grow old with you. So I wanted to take this moment to just talk about that. And in this product that I've developed, which is Ho'oponopono, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. You can find that product in the link below, in the description below. And this phrase, this mantra, Ho'oponopono, it's really to help you with any challenge. I am available for bookings where people can actually make a booking, a free consultation first, and then arrange for a session. And it is important to heal your heart, not just when it comes to romantic relationships, but all other relationships in your life as well, and the way that you engage with life itself, to know that you are worthy to have what it is that you want. By healing your heart, you're able to open yourself up to life, to receive. And as I was talking about this mantra, Ho'oponopono, if you're not able to book the session or do any of those kind of things, just use the mantra, check out the audio, because the using of that mantra, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. When you hold that in mind with the challenge that you have, for example, a challenge with dating, when you do that, it will lead you into a higher vibration so that you are able to attract exactly what is needed for you to heal your heart and take you on that journey. Because I want for all single moms, if they want, if their relationship goal is to have a loving, committed relationship, I want you to have what you want for yourself, and this is a great way to do it. So please, in the comments below, tell us your story, tell us what is your issue, what is your challenge at the moment. And also, if any of you have used the mantra, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, tell us, share with us the results that you've gotten with it, because it's really magical in how it changes your energy. And when you change your energy and when you change your frequency, it changes what happens in your external world. So thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to our next video together.